Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome to today's video. It's Glow Week, our final video of Glow Week, and today it's our Battle Beast video. We're showing off Laser Beast. We talked about him on the variant video that just posted not long ago. So how does he glow? Well, it has this ancient technology where you shine the light through it and you can see what it says. It's glowing. We'll put some pictures throughout the videos. Obviously, it's not super crazy glow like the last videos we produced this week, but I can see it burning through there and it looks absolutely fantastic. So today we're checking out the lower number of Battle Beasts. Here we go. Boom! Beastformers in Japan, aka Laser Beasts, aka Shadow Warriors in North America. We're checking out number 77 through 88. We talked about them. You know you gotta have that least toy guide. It's got that, like, hang on, let me flip through it. I was almost like perfect. It was almost like perfect. It was flowing good. But you got all the list of all the beasts in there. Series 1 through 3. You gotta have that part 2, man. You gotta have that part 2. That's got all the Japanese releases. Part 2 right here. And it's got all mid, high, and low number Battle Beasts, as well as all the ridiculous special extras that we show off on this channel and whatnot to see. Today we're checking out the number lower Laser Beast. And we're out of order. We've done complete Battle Beast Series 1. I know I need to do more. I have ideas I'm working on, so I'm not ready to let them out. But I had these out since I did the variant videos, and so today we're doing Laser Beast. Strap in, baby. You want to learn something new? We're about to get into it. Battle Beast style, baby. Let's go. You're trying to get these Laser Beasts, which I need to take some of these dang things out of the plastic that they're in. When you were trying to get these in the past, Laser Beasts would have ran in Japan from about 86 to 89 at latest. Most likely it would have stopped around like late 88 or whatnot. But all the beasts would have released pretty much simultaneously, very, very quickly throughout the years. And you would have seen them on the tabletops, displays that you could have bought them in these boxes right here. And these boxes did change as they went throughout the series. This is the Laser Beast series right here, but you would have started in the beginning with like your red and your purple, which I didn't get one out right now. But your purple Transformers box you would have started out with. Gradually get into the green box, and then the tropical box, and then you're going to get into the Laser Beast box. And that goes for, these are like lower number. This is a, who is this, puzzle color? Seahorn. This Seahorn, so this is number 95. So you're going to have like kind of in the mid numbers there, and then going all the way up to high, 110. This is my grail right here, 110 Green Reaper. I have his box, I don't have him, so it goes all the way up to them. Besides, like I said, showed off in the pictures in the beginning, your specials. Once you're into the Battle Beast, the Laser Beast Beastformers, as they call them. Now I can't open this thing. So you could have got 1 through 11. You would have gotten the 2-packs, which you can see here. On those ones, they would have released those in North America for a very short time, probably at like Walgreens and crappy places on clearance. But you would have got those in 2-packs called Shadow Warriors, which I don't have because I'm a loser, as well as these very, very limited Battle Chargers, which are the mid numbers, 6 of the mid numbers, which I think I can show you one here. There they are, right there. Those things, they came in packages, and they were single packages. Anyway, I don't have any of them. They're super expensive. They're thousands of dollars. They were always thousands of dollars. They are always thousands of dollars. But, as I said, in Japan, these ones when they came out in their single boxes, which I pretty much have every single character. So, I am missing, apparently, I found out doing this, I'm missing 2. Let's get into this madness that we have in front of us today. Laser Beasts, the lower beasts, like I said, they're your first foray into the beast. If you want to try to collect them, and we're going to show off the beast in the box real quick. Again, they come in the the Shadow Warriors 2-pack or the Japanese boxes. And today we're going to show off both of those. Starting with number 77, Blue Eagle. He's one of my favorites. He's just so tough looking. He reminds me, I always thought he looked like, do we have him? Boom! Right there. I always thought he looked like Arlie Ermy. He's in Full Metal Jacket. He's a sergeant. He's in a bunch of military movies. He's fantastic. I love him. But yeah, he always like just reminded me of like Ermy. He's just the super drill sergeant. So awesome on that. Number 77, we got that. Starting off with Spark Shark, which is right here. Boom, he's another little shark guy we got. Again, each of these, you would put them up to the light. Who is he? Who is he? Wow, that light is too bright. I can't even see. That light is literally too bright. So do we have them? Boom, there we go, right there. There is Spark Shark coming in. Another fish to add to the aquatic. There's a lot of aquatic species, actually, in the lower beast. As you're going to see here very shortly, including, I mean, kind of, not really. The colors look like it, but I don't think it. We're talking about Salion, which I actually do not have in the Japanese single boxes, unfortunately. He was also one of my last ones to get. He's a rhino. I like him a lot. I think his colors and everything are really, really cool. He's like the upgrade of the rhino we had in Series 1. So I like this character a lot. I think he's a rhino. And also, once you get to the beastformers or the laser beasts, then your names are just going to be one single name. I know, like, once was the old Battle Beast, especially Series 1 and 2, we had, like, different names versus Japanese and English. Once you get to laser beasts, it's just all one name on that. So we have Salion, which I do not own in the single box. Then we're going to get to Anarchy, which is this nasty little mole right here. Remember our mole Series 2 we had? I like to think of him actually as a vole instead of a mole. Voles are just even worse. They eat everything. They're absolutely voracious predators. You do not like them. Do we have him? I thought I saw him somewhere. Do we have him? There he is right there. Boom. We do have him in the box, single box. Again, you would have got these on punch boxes. You could have got these on the tabletop for countertop sales that they would have had for these single boxes for these beasts. I can't remember how much they were. I used to actually know, but now I do not remember. Scope Cougar. I think he's one of the ones that always kind of warrants a little bit more money. I know I saw him. There he is right there. Boom, number 87? 81? I'm sorry, not 87, 81. What is this color? What is this color? I think he's... Man, these lights in here are too bright for me to see. But here he is, Scope Cougar. A lot of cats in the line. Very fantastic. I always think he's kind of hard to get without the blue being messed up on his outfit and whatnot. And always, he's kind of a little bit more than the other ones. As well as the next one coming up, number 82, Condroisin. That is the Condor. I saw him right there. Boom, right there, the Condor. This figure is hard to get. A lot of the bird characters on their beaks, they would be like scratched and whatnot. Even the package getting like juggled around and whatnot. So it's kind of hard to really get clean ones. All these figures, man, these arms like have probably never been moved before. So there's Condroisin right there. He is a hard one to get. I always thought he was a little bit more expensive. As well as the next one, we're talking about Ground Wolf right there. I think I saw him too. There he is. Right there, and Ground Wolf is pretty awesome. I like that character as well. He's one of the, I don't know, I always feel like he fetches a little bit more than the other ones, like including the next one coming up, which is Fly Sailor right here, another fish to add to the collection. I do not have his single box. I think that him... I'll put, I don't remember what kind of fish he is. I know there's a real fish. Can't remember. I'll put a picture of what it is. But he's not one of my favorites. And next up, we're going to come with Zarganan. Where is he at? I saw him right there. So stupid. He's not one of my, he's a crustacean. I can't remember if he's like a lobster or what he is. His color is, it's sometimes hard to get him without being peeled paint on the blue. But he's never been one of my favorites, although I do love the crustacean characters. So Zarganon, do we have him in the package? We sure do. He's right there. Absolutely fantastic. Number 86. This is the big boy. We talked about him on the variant video, which is sitting right in there. That's going to be Rainbow Sam the parrot with the unpainted eyes, which you see right here. This is also the normal version. So... the normal version, picture inserted. We talked about them on most expensive variants. So that is Rainbow Sam. He's the only variant I know of in the first release. The lower number beast. He's the only one that I can remember that there is. Number 87, Skull. We're talking about the centipede. And even more so than all the other animals, I always love all the insects and arthropods. That's what I'm saying. I really like the arthropods. I just don't like Zarg as I call him, Skull as I call him, and he is fantastic. This is another Scorpion type character. He's one of my favorites. If I had to get him on package, he's fire. I would like to probably get him on package. I think the Saileon would probably be good on package. Honestly, Saileon or Skull, I would probably go with on that. And ending it out with number 88, which is Brain Mouse right there. He took a tumble. He's never been one of my favorites. I don't know why it is about him. It just doesn't seem like he fits into the collection of Battle Beasts. But you gotta have a mouse. I mean, well, we had Powerhouse Mouse. Now we got Brainhouse Mouse. So there you go. And then we start getting into more of the lions and other animals, which are harder to get. Once you get into the mids, you're talking about a lot of money. And then you got the highs on there. Shields cost money. Real shields are like $150 on that. And then you got all your special collections, which again, these would have came out like a lot of these things would have definitely all been out by like 89. So all Laser Beasts, like again, they didn't get 2-packs like we have there. They would have just got these single boxes, and they would have ran from like 86 through 89 because the Stone Cobra ad ran through 89. We had to go ahead and retrieve that. So a lot of the punch boxes, everything, the battle sleds, they all would have been definitely pumped out in the far end of like the year of 88. All these special sets and stuff you probably would have seen in Japan. You had these SD Super Deformed Beasts. They were in candy machines. All that stuff would have been right around that time. We would have known about it as American customers because we were American. We couldn't read this stuff. So now we're learning about it, and that's where this stuff comes out. The lower beasts that we talked about today, that's your first dive into the pond. They're super expensive, even just for these ones, but they're not expensive once you get to mid, and once you get to high, you might as well just like start just collecting Battle Beasts only, because that's where your money's going. There you go. There's that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you learned something today. Hit that like what you did. Hit that subscribe button. More Battle Beast stuff coming your way. I'll be all the time Battle Beasts on this channel. See you guys on the next one. Thank you so much. Mad love to everyone out there. Keeps coming back. These ridiculous videos. See you on the next one. Peace.